I was raised with three brothers on a dairy farm and grain farm in southern Minnesota in a town called Fairmont, and grew up milking cows and doing chores every day before school. And it taught me the values of hard work and responsibility. My success, to a large degree, can be attributed to the way my parents raised me and supported me growing up. I was on the gymnastics team from 6th grade through high school. When I started at MSU, my interests were in business and accounting, but it was really probably gymnastics that brought me to MSU. Life as a student was like the real world in a controlled microcosm. During the school year, I had a full schedule balancing my time between schoolwork, working as a bartender in the evenings at the Hurdy-Gurdy and the Albatross. And then gymnastics took a lot of my time also. Some of the most valuable life lessons that I learned were in sports, the whole concept of teamwork and leadership. And it taught me another valuable life lesson of learning how to lose and then learning from it, which is pretty valuable lesson in the construction industry. One of my roommates told me about this construction management program and that maybe I should consider that, and it turned out to be a great fit. Well, once I found out about the construction management program, really nothing was going to stand in my way of success. The most important person that stands out to me is Carl Egan, which had a major influence on my experience at MSU. Carl taught me that I could do anything that I set my mind to, and Carl took a personal interest in the success of all the construction management students at MSU. John Fry has been real committed to the construction management program and has been kind of a great mentor for all of us that have come out of that program. I was fortunate to get hired by a company like Kraus Anderson. So I had the opportunity to become the project manager on this $100 million job in Dallas, Texas called the Lincoln Center. It was a sink or swim opportunity, and luckily I was a good swimmer. I was promoted to vice president and then ultimately senior vice president in 1992 and provided oversight on a variety of projects, over 100 medical projects, multiple projects at the University of Minnesota, and oversaw the majority of our construction at the Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport, where we've put in over $1.3 billion of construction over the last 15 years. Eventually, I was promoted to Executive Vice President and now Chief Operating Officer of the entire Kraus Anderson Construction Company. I've had the privilege of serving on my church building committee. I've been involved in Rotary here in the Minneapolis area, and I've chaired numerous charity events and fundraisers. I served 13 years on the MSU Construction Management Advisory Board, and in 1998 received the Volunteer of the Year Award at MSU. I currently reside in Minnetonka, Minnesota. I've got two daughters. None of my success would be possible without my wonderful and understanding and supportive wife, Audrey, who has been at my side making this all possible. MSU gave me really the opportunity to identify and fulfill my career objectives and realize my full potential in my career and professional life. It really provided me the academic environment for success. If there's any advice I'd like to give to some of the current students, it's find a career and a major that you can be passionate about. Don't forget to have some fun along the way, and really remember it's really all about the journey. I want to thank the College of Science and Engineering and Technology, and specifically the Construction Management Department at MSU, for all that they have done for me and all the other students who had the privilege of attending there. And further, I want to thank MSU as a whole for honoring me for this award.